Hello everyone and welcome to Roadmap. Today's topic is transportation and excretion in plants and animals, part 2. And if you like the video, don't forget to click on thumbs up button below. And you can also subscribe and share. And you can also give your suggestions in the comment section. Topics to be covered are introduction, transportation of materials in unicellular plants and multicellular plants, transportation of materials in plants, human circulatory system, excretion in plants, excretory system in humans, excretion in some other animals. So coming to the introduction, I'll just give a glimpse of it. You can go and watch the previous video part 1 as I have prepared and I have already told about the concepts. You can just now, I'll give a glimpse of it and you can refer the video, check back and then come again, so it will be helpful for you and you'll be able to get in concepts in more clarity. So why we eat food, right, first, and why it is important, how food is digested and absorbed through the digestive system. Then the transportation of food is also important, right? Because daily life processes takes place. Life process is what? It is nothing but movement. We move from one place to another. The growth that takes place. So how the transportation is done, this we have already learned in our previous video. So the transportation of materials in unicellular organisms, it takes place through diffusion in paramecium and amoeba. And the transport system is not well defined in the unicellular organisms because their cell remains in direct contact with the environment. And then the transportation of materials in multicellular organisms like algae, they have definite system which is internal transport, and the transport of materials is carried out by a vascular tissue system. In humans, the transport system is called as circulatory system. So now coming to transport of materials in plants. Transport of materials in plants. So first we have to know what vascular tissues are. Plants are living organisms like animals, and they also require food, water and minerals for their survival, right? So the transport of materials in plants is carried out by two types of conducting tissues. So these tissues are two and they are known as xylem and phloem. And these two together constitute the vascular tissue system. So these tissue extend from tip of root to tip of leaves. So let's learn in detail about xylem and phloem. Xylem. The xylem transports water and minerals upwards from the roots to the leaves. Evaporation of water from leaves during transpiration produces a pooling force causing water to move up. The movement of water and minerals in xylem is unidirectional. So the 2 points which you have to remember about xylem is that it is unidirectional and it moves upwards. Now, coming to phloem. Phloem carries the food prepared by the leaves to all parts of the plant, including roots. However, in some plants, the materials made in the roots is transported by phloem upwards to the leaves. The movement of materials in phloem is bidirectional. So this is about the xylem and phloem, that together it constitutes a vascular system. Xylem is unidirectional while phloem is bidirectional. So I hope that it was interesting for you to learn, and I hope you liked the video, and thank you for watching. Okay, now coming to transport of water, food and minerals. Plants absorb water and minerals through the roots. You can see figure for more details, and while listening, just look at the figure because you will be able to get concepts in more clarity. So the roots have root hairs. You can see the root hairs, which increase the surface area for the absorption of water and minerals dissolved in water. The root hairs come in contact with the water present between the soil particles. So you can see from the diagram that the root hairs are coming in contact with the soil particle, and the water moves from the root hair to the xylem in the root. So you can see that cells inside the root, water passes up the stem in the xylem. So, they absorb water, then move up the stem through the xylem by the force developed in the leaves due to transpiration. So, you can see that the water is passing upwards to the xylem, and this process is taking place with the help of transpiration. And this is called as transpiration pull. The fluid containing water and dissolved nutrients is called as sap, and the movement of sap through the xylem is called as ascent of sap. So the important things you have to remember here is transpiration, transpiration pull, sap and ascent of sap. And the food prepared in the leaves is transported from the leaves to other parts of the plant. This process is called as translocation. So the food which is prepared in leaves is transported from leaves to other parts of plant. This is called as translocation, and it mainly takes place through the phloem. So this is all about the transportation of water, food and minerals. It is very easy to remember that root hairs passes to the xylem and water passes upwards with the help of transpiration. Then this is called as transpiration pull, and what is sap? Ascent of sap and translocation. So I hope you like the video, and do subscribe, share, like, comment, and stay tuned for more lessons to learn. Thank you for watching.